Welcome, parents and caregivers. We're glad you're here to learn more about when and how to start solid foods with your baby. This is an exciting time, as you can now include your little one in the foods important to you and your family, and you'll soon learn more about your baby's food preferences and eating style. We'll cover the latest advice on how to introduce new foods safely, all backed by the latest research and trusted sources like the American Academy of Pediatrics. Let's begin. We'll start by recognizing that each baby's journey through solid food may look different, and that it's best to discuss your plans of introducing solids with baby's pediatrician before you start. A good opportunity to do this is at baby's 3 or 4 month checkup with their doctor. Around 4 to 6 months of age, you may notice your baby is taking a greater interest to the foods around them. Perhaps their eyes begin to follow the food from your plate to your mouth, or your baby may clap or kick his feet when food is brought near. These are likely your first signs that baby may soon be ready to try solid foods. How exciting! Just remember that although trying new foods will be fun for you and baby, breast milk or formula will continue to be baby's most important source of nutrition through their first birthday. Alright, so now that we know baby is taking an interest in solid foods, what's next? You'll want to be sure that baby is physically ready for new foods. Physical cues may look different for each baby, but in general, they should have good head control and be able to sit upright with some support. Your baby should willingly open their mouth when food is brought near. Turning their head to the side or keeping their mouth closed when food is presented may mean they aren't quite ready. If baby is willing and allows food into his mouth, he should manage to swallow some of it. If he's quickly pushing out the food with his tongue or signaling to you that the experience is unpleasant, take a break and try again in a few days. Now that we know what to look for, you may ask what food to try first. The truth is, you can decide. Just make sure it is a single ingredient, soft or pureed food. Examples include pureed peaches, pureed infant meat, mashed avocado, or infant cereal mixed with breast milk or formula. Plan to set out a small amount, about 1 tablespoon or so. Your baby may eat a few teaspoons, or none at all, and that's okay. As baby becomes more familiar with the process, he'll slowly begin to eat more. If offering food from a jar, be sure to measure out a small amount and place in a separate bowl to serve. Placing your baby's spoon back into the jar will cause bacteria to spread and could make baby sick if offering food from this jar at a later time. You'll want to wait a few days in between new foods to be sure baby does not have an allergic reaction. Once you know a food is safe, it is okay to mix it in or serve alongside other new foods at mealtimes. Plan baby's meals to include foods from all food groups and include common allergen foods like peanuts and eggs early on. Studies have shown that early introduction to these common food allergens can reduce baby's chances of developing an allergy to that food. However, if a food allergy is common in the family, be sure to talk with their pediatrician first. Make mealtimes a relaxing and happy time for you and baby. Allow him to set the pace of trying new foods, textures, and amounts. Be proud of how he's progressing with solids. Try describing the colors, textures, tastes, and shapes of foods. Just know it can take offering a new food several times before your baby is willing to try it. So, no worries if he refuses the first few times. Keep baby safe by avoiding common choking hazards. These include whole rounded fruits and veggies like grapes or cherry tomatoes, foods that are sticky or tough to chew like large chunks of meat, cheese, and nuts, sweets such as hard candy, caramels, and marshmallows. And hold off on cow's milk, honey, and juice until baby's first birthday. Your WIC staff are happy to talk with you more about this if needed. It's okay to give baby a few sips of water once you've started with solid foods, and it's best to do so in an open cup or sippy cup. Your baby won't need too much. Remember, they continue to get the water they need from breast milk or formula. We'll wrap up with what to expect beyond the first few weeks of introducing solid foods. Once baby has mastered soft, pureed, or mashed foods, try offering easily dissolvable foods, like baby cereal puffs or Cheerios, and semi-firm foods, like a thin slice of banana or scrambled egg. Between 8 to 10 months, begin offering ground and finely chopped foods, like cooked sweet potato, ground beef, or small pieces of fish. Around this time, your baby may want to feed himself. Allow him to do so. Yes, it will be messy, but it helps to set the pace for mealtimes and fine-tune those motor skills. By baby's first birthday, he should be eating the same foods as you at mealtimes, just chopped into smaller pieces. Examples of this include pieces of toast, chopped spaghetti, and small slices of orange. We'll end this lesson with a final reminder that your baby's journey is unique, and he will progress at his own pace. If you have any concerns, be sure to speak with their pediatrician. This wraps up today's lesson on introducing solid foods. Let us know what you thought.